so I can make sure that that's hooked up and ready to go. So
Yep.
it's got one's got to see the other. Connect when you go live, and I'll see you on Instagram. Great, so I can hit go live here. I'm gonna see if it says this goes live. It says live, so I got that. Just the world of technology is just so much fun. So yeah, we have some other people coming in, but the idea of the insulin resistance and anabolic resistance. We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight because it's something that we can truly address. That is, and you were there in Miami, listening to Dr. Benjamin Bickman, who is the guy, and explain with the results, both laboratory results, acute results, and chronic results. Well, the difference between acute and chronic in the lab testing is acute means one time and what the results were. Chronic was multiple weeks over a period of time and then what the results were. So you're looking at results from two different time frames. Right. And both of them turned out great. And yeah, they haven't been peer reviewed yet. But there's his work, that is not going to be a concern. But I think Tristan could be on tonight, and I think Kurt should be on. Maybe Andrea would come on. I'm not sure. Kelly may come on. I don't know. We'll find out. But we're going to be on for just a half an hour because I just want to get warmed up. Because this next week is when we're going to really ramp it up. And there's Curtis. Hey, Curtis. We'll get Curtis on there.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, how you doing, handsome man?
Good.
Hey, we're going to be... There's John. Hi, we're going to a couple more people be getting on, and it's going to be fun. And we're going to be on for about 30 minutes, Kurt, so you can get back. Everybody's had technical difficulties with their devices. So
I got you.
Kurt's having issues. Katrina should be coming on, and she's got issues. I got an echo somewhere. Where do I have the echo?
Not me, I think.
Is that me? I wonder if it's Kurt. There's it gone? Nope.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
There, is it gone? Yeah, it's gone when I have everybody muted. All right, let's see if it's on with Kurt. I've got you unmuted. Okay. And I don't hear an echo, so I'm going to go over to. I'm going to toss on John. And hello, John. And I'm getting an echo for some reason. Some kind of reverb.
Maybe I need to see about my headphones or something.
Yeah, that's probably this headphones is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. The echo's gone. Cool. Yay.
Yeah. So, now I'm excited. I'm getting my system all put together.
Good. Wonderful. Tell you, it was really it was an awesome time in terms of we blew down and we blew back, but I can tell you it was worth every mile.
Oh, that's good.
And one of the things that I'm still getting an echo. I don't know why. One of the things that came about was with the Stronghold product. Okay, the Stronghold, Kurt, you've heard of that, right?
Yes.
Okay, the Stronghold product, Dr. Benjamin Bickman had some test results, and it is really going to ramp up the ability for the field grade system to pair with so you have insulin resistance on one hand, okay, which you're learning and understanding. And on the other hand, we have what's called anabolic resistance. And anabolic resistance is what happens more when we get older, certainly with menopausal. But what happens is that the muscles tear down, okay, and they don't build back up. Or they tear down after exercise and they fight to try to build back up. So that's anabolic resistance. Anabolic is to build. That's what the word anabolic means. It means to build. Catabolic means to tear down. So we have those two things happening. Well, what happens with the with the stronghold is that it makes the muscles more sensitive. All right, makes them more muscles. And why is that important? Well, insulin has to have a place to store the sugar, right? Insulin has to have a place to store the sugar. And where is its first place it's going to store it? In the muscles, right? So if the muscles are getting torn down because we're using them, or they worked out, or we're getting old, estrogen causes it to not be safely worked on, the muscles can become insulin resistant, right? So that the glucose can't go in the muscles. All right, well, if that happens, and then the muscles can't rebuild. The muscles, there's a war going on. So we need the muscles to be sensitive to insulin, and then the reverse has to happen. So there's a cycle of those two things. So anabolic resistance is, we have to fix that. And how we fix that is real simple with utilizing the Feel Great system. So they work directly hand in hand. So in your world, and you start broadening your horizons, thinking, Kurt, you want to be thinking about people that are working out, people that are going to the gym, those type of people. The guys that they're on the treadmill for hours and they never lose a pound. Or they're at the gym every day. They're in the pool every day. They can't lose a pound. In fact, they get larger, right? Or the people that are taking those weight loss shots, people that are taking the weight loss shots suffer from muscle loss. Okay, sarcopenia. They lose 20 to 40% of their muscle mass is going away. That's what that weight loss actually is. Okay. And so what we want to do is we want to know that we can fix that. And how we fix that, quite frankly, is with the Feel Great system and Stronghold. Because one helps, the one instance we help keep the muscles sensitive to insulin, and the other one creates the other side of it. Well, it goes together. It goes together. And so that's what's really important. Well, let me see here. I need to see. I can't really. I had a BDE, then it disappeared. All right, I'm going to give another invitation. I'm going to shut John off because you're really noisy for some reason. He is. He's got an echo and a crunch, and I'm not sure what's all going on there. So I know. We have so much fun, don't we? We have so much fun. All right, I'm going to go Tristan, TRI. Oops. Tristan, there we are. We'll hit send. We'll see if it sends out again. And yes, they got sent. Okay, cool. All right. So there we are. Cool. Back over to StreamYard. There we are. All right, cool. All righty, very good. All right, I guess got to tell her to be sent. Cool. So, guys, also going forward, this week, I've sent you a schedule already. I sent you a calendar. I'll resend it. But we've got Facebook Lives, two opportunities a night, Kurt. We have two different a night. And then also every day there's going to be a live workshop before the 9 o'clock with Dr. Kenny. There's going to be a live workshop Andrea on all kinds of skills. So that'll all be recorded. And then you also been invited to a Facebook group. So make sure you look into that. You've been invited to the Legacy Builders Facebook group. So beware of that. That's our own group's site. Okay. So wanted to talk a little bit about the new product Stronghold and talk about the anabolic resistance and the insulin resistance and how that works together. So that's a really critical thing. And I'll have slides on that for you, Kurt, too, to work with and things. So what's going on recently with you? How are things working? How is the system working for you right now, Kurt?
Yeah. Oh, it's working good. As far as taking the product.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working very good. I feel really good. I'm still losing weight. Just feel really good.
So if you're losing, how much weight have you lost now? About?
Let's see, I've lost, let's see, close to 35 pounds.
No way.
So, yeah, I've lost a lot of weight. My belt, I keep on drilling new holes into my belt like every day.
Cool.
I just can't keep my pants up anymore.
Well, let's move on from that thought. But
I mean, that's good. I mean,
it is. I get it. But maybe take the time to take a picture of a yard tape measure and see how many holes you've got and how many inches it's gone back down. I'd love to see that. That'd be a great picture. We need to see that.
Yeah, I have some pairs of shorts that they used to fit me, and now they're baggy. And Stephanie's like, "You need to throw those away."
There you go. She's, and so the plan is she's planning for you never to go back to that size.
Right.
Right.
Right. I won't have those shorts to fall back on. They'll be gone.
Exactly. Yeah. I just this morning I put on some shorts and I was going like, I need to put a belt on. And I looked where there are 34s, and I'm lapping around a 28-inch waist, and I put on old shorts and they're 34s, like putting on a towel. It's like, there's enough room for me and a tribe of Indians. So
that feels good though, doesn't it?
It really does. To have the opportunity to have some space and some freedom. But
right.
But when you put them on and you didn't have to unzip them and unsnap them to put them on, it's like, those are large.
Yeah, they are. And it's like, oh my God, I was that size at one time.
Exactly. Yeah. So you're down about 35 pounds. What else is going on?
I just that's about it. We're not live yet, are we?
Yeah, you're live now.
Oh, we are live. Okay.
So might want to change the vocab.
No, things are going well. Just things are good in my life. I mean, being on the product, I know being on the product, it's like the other day we went out for ice cream.
Yeah.
And I ate an ice cream cone and my body is like not having it whatsoever. Did not want it. A lot of things that I used to eat that was sweet, or I used to crave sweets. My body just doesn't want it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's getting used to fasting and the product. And basically, I just drink water and the product. And my body wants healthier food all the time. It likes good lean meat, like steaks, ribeyes, sirloins, just any good wholesome meat. It likes fish, vegetables. I love. My body just craves vegetables. One thing in my garden, I have heirloom tomatoes. I can't wait. Yeah. They're probably about 4 inches in diameter. They're still green, but I can't wait for them to turn red. I know if I eat a store-bought tomato, I can't stand it. Now, if I eat an heirloom good tomato out of my garden, my body just loves it. I can just feel it when I eat it. It loves good food.
Great.
And
There's Tristan.
Hey.
I've been here for a while listening to you guys. It said I was backstage.
You were. Now you're on stage. Now you're on stage. Hey, Tristan, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Going at it. I saw. See, I'm getting used to this flight control panel. So you just got to understand that. And I go like, hey, I see a little hobnob underneath. Oh, that's Tristan. Okay. So there you go.
And we're live too.
And we're live. So yes,
I thought we were having
all kinds of we got all kinds of things popping up and around. So
I thought we were having a conversation and we're live.
Yeah. So this is recorded true. So just so you know, right?
Hey, we're just being normal people.
Exactly. So yeah, tonight I just did a video, kind of one of Rav's ones, except I did it my own, and I did 8. It's of me having barbecue. I had a barbecue, a dinner. So I had a brat and a burger, a brat type of thing, and a corn on the cob and baked beans and all that. But you know what I had before? I had my balance. So I don't care. and so that's a video I just put out there. So it was kind of fun. But it's one of the things that we learn, right? Is that we don't have to we don't have to limit our diet per se. We do a little fasting, right? A little fasting, which is no big deal. And then we have a fiber and eat our cheese. But like John just got back with me traveling, poor bugger. And we went down to Florida, and John had a passion he had to, and I got to see if I can unmute you, John, there. But I'm trying to unmute you, kid. I don't know if you can unmute yourself. But John wanted to have a Waffle House. He had to have a Waffle House. So what did you learn about, are you ever going back to the Waffle House?
No. No. Yeah. The last time I was there was like in first grade, and I just love waffles, but I don't like Waffle House anymore. It was just bad. I mean, the skillet was on too high, so the bacon curled, so it's just like you get these curls of fat, and too much waffle dough, so that the thing kind of just kept rising up, and just dirty. And I mean, there's only 2 people in there. What was it, like 11:30, 12:30 or something?
Yeah.
And it was dirty. It was just.
I had to appease his passion and desire, because we're going to Miami and back. You know how many Waffle Houses you go by, right? And so he's like the little puppy dog.
Oh, there's a Waffle House.
All right, fine.
There goes another one.
Yeah, it was the last one we could get to, I think, because we're heading into Illinois, so we did that. So
no more.
Yeah,
So
no more.
I do have a question, John. So
Yeah.
after fasting, taking the unicity and the balance, after you ate that sugary sweet waffle, what did your body do?
It was a little sick, but I had like a 3-hour nap at George's after we dropped him off, and I had a nap, and then I just flew home. It was just, it kept me awake. And we were both drinking that tea on the way down. We drove all of Friday without stopping. Like, are you tired? No, I'm not tired. Okay, let's go. And so all of a sudden it's like Atlanta, and it's like 7 a.m, and we're on the other side of the rush going into town. So
I kept going, I haven't seen you yawn yet.
And I'm going, ooh.
Was that just the Unamate, or was that
Yeah,
the new one?
Unamate. Yeah, and I've got a mega bottle, and I had like 3 or 4 in there, and I throw in Stronghold and Balance. I have a big slushy cocktail, so eventually it doesn't matter as I drive. And
Yeah, he like OD'd on that stuff, and I did like, here's one, and drink that, and he fill another one up, and he's like 2, 3, 4. And I'm like, you can do that? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So I started.
Now the thing that we learned, Tristan and Kurt as well, at the Rise in Miami, was some announcements that will be coming up on some new products, and there's going to be a decaffeinated, completely decaffeinated tea, Unamate. Even though the Unamate is less caffeine than a cup of coffee, it's under 90. It's under 90, so there is natural caffeine. There's nothing added. So there's going to be a decaffeinated one coming out, and the new Fierce, the spicy gingerized one. This new Fierce, and I don't know. Kristen, you have issues with what kind of ginger do you have issues with?
Ginger root. And that's what it says, because I read the pamphlet that you sent me, and it's ginger root, so I won't be able to have that one.
This won't be one that you can have? Okay. Because I immediately when they sampled this, it was funny because they were giving shots, and you'd see people's faces. Some are like, just tragic, and some are like joyful. And I was like, okay. I mean, it doesn't have. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't have a bite of any kind at all. Now, John doesn't like it that much, and for me, I mean, but my concern was for you, Tristan, if that would be, and that's why I sent you the pamphlet and stuff, because I wanted to know for you. So
yeah,
perfect, great.
I'll drink it. I don't think I'd prefer it as opposed to the other stuff, but I'll drink it. I won't make a face like Andrea. I watched her drink it, and she's like, her face got all crunched up, and
like, when they actually take it and put it in the blender, they are in full gas monkey suits because that powder is so sharp. It's like you do not want to inhale this, so. That's a new flavor out there. It's the Fierce, and some people love it. Some people will not love it, and some people just simply can't have it. So that's important to know. But the Stronghold, like I said, the Stronghold, guys, is the big thing now, and it's going to work perfectly with the Feel Great system. And what it does is it's about anabolic resistance. So anabolic resistance happens when your muscles tear down. Okay,
it helps you rebuild.
It helps to rebuild, and it also, because of the components in it, it actually stops it from deteriorating. So it stops the breakdown in advance. And so this is important because it ties right into insulin resistance, because muscles are 80% of the storage of the glucose.
Yeah, so insulin food to our body, and it's a growth so it's gonna help you. I get
exactly. So that it really works inside of that. So that's part of the story, and I'll be getting those slides out to everybody as well, so you have some more talking points. But the components inside of it are great. That goes right along with the theobromide, the saponins, the stearic acid, and chlorogenic acid. So it's a really nice marriage, and they use extreme. They're using the best protein. They've got 5 components that just make this thing great. But it also, at the end of the day, it has a mTOR, which is what helps build the muscle. It increases the mTOR by 5 times, and it increases GLP-1s by 2 times, just inside of it. And then they also showed that that it helps to keep the increased muscle tissue, which I found because that's why I'm gaining lean muscle now, right? Because I've been on it now for a month plus, and also decrease the fat. So inside of that, doing everything else, it's going to increase and accelerate the weight loss, and will accelerate the increase of lean muscle mass. And so definitely in the people that are going through that estrogen loss, where now they also start getting sarcopenia and start muscle loss, that helps us be able to stay oxidative and to be able to move and be stronger. So that's kind of the combination that's in there. So that was very, very exciting. So there you go. Kristen, you've been on for now a month or a week, right? Have you noticed anything?
I definitely noticed that I'm not usually a very good sleeper. Like I don't hardly sleep ever since I was little, but since I've been this whole week, I've slept really good, and I don't feel as fatigued as I thought I was going to feel. Like Amazon Prime had like their Prime special, and I'm a mail carrier, so that just means that I have to deliver all of that stuff. So I've been working 12-hour days. Oof. And I've been, you can't hardly stop to eat when you're delivering mail and all those packages like that. So, I mean, I was good with the Unamate, and I wasn't fatigued or starving when I got home after work like I normally am. Like I usually come home and pretty much binge, but I haven't done that. So that is some things that I've noticed, that I've had a little bit more energy, and I haven't been midnight snacking like I used to.
Good. Awesome. Wonderful. You know, I had that with my broth and corn dinner, baked beans and all that stuff. Normally I'd have 2 brats, 3 ears of corn, you know, handful after handful of chips. And, you know, I had 1 brat on a hot dog bun, a tablespoon of baked beans, and an ear of corn. And I barely got all that down. That's what the fiber does. That's what that balance helps to do. So, yeah, it really does. And then Unamate, exactly, Tristan, it helps keep the voice down, keeps the energy stable. Exactly. John, how have you noticed in your world?
Well, it's kind of the same stuff. Like even today, like a friend of mine was brewing his own beer, so I was just over there because I wanted to see his setup. And
wanted to see his setup. No sippy.
No. Well, okay, maybe a little sip. But I was sitting on his front step, and I just put my hands on my knees and bloop, I just popped right up, and I'm like, "Did you see that? That's from this tea I'm drinking." And they didn't hurt. It's just that it's all that internal stuff. Not too much of that has changed. I think the energy level is definitely up. And the joints and the neuropathy, and I think the inches has gone down again. Yeah.
That's great.
Neuropathy. Yeah. How is that? How is your neuropathy improved with the are you still getting tingling in your feet and calves, or has that kind of gone away? Or
a couple years ago, it felt like my feet were numb, but when I touched them, they weren't. But it wasn't like they normally were, and that has gone away. And I was getting these sharp, it felt like somebody had taken a knitting needle or a crochet needle and put it in the fire and got it red hot and then jammed it in my thigh. But it was, wow, that hurt, but not anymore. So that's gone away, and just kind of just maintaining that. And I do have a question though, George. the balance, you drink the balance like right before you eat, or does it have to be like some time, or it doesn't really matter, just as long as you eat it, drink the balance before you eat?
Okay, that's a great question. So the fiber. So what does the fiber do? What does the balance do? It coats the gut, right? It coats the gut to slow down the absorption of those things. So ahead of eating is the better part. Sometimes during a meal, I'll do that. When we were on the road, it was part of the whole, Kool-Aid bottle that I had. So I was always on it, right? I was always on it. But if you're going to do it, like if you watch Rav was in New York City and he had a big slice of New York City pizza. He had 2 slices and go like, okay, I'm going to eat this. But before that, he's shaking up a bottle. And so now he eats it and boom, he says, look, what's going to be what's the difference now? I've been able to do that. So it coats the gut. So best use is before. And
so just drink and then you can eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I try to drink one before each meal now. The 2 meals, I try to do it that way. Don't have to, but I tend to do that way. And I take the Stronghold with my new meal. Now, Dr. Bickman says that Stronghold will not break your fast, same way that Balance does not.
Oh, right.
Okay, and the Stronghold, guys, it has it's almost desserty. It's almost like dessert because it's a little pineapple flavor.
Yeah,
so it's actually sweet. So it's kind of like it's a treat. It's not having a chocolate bar, but it'll work.
Well, and I just ordered a box just right before this call. So
yeah, perfect.
And I think I'm going to increase both the amount of the tea and the balance.
Yeah.
During the day, I'm hearing too much noise, food noise.
Yeah.
So I need to drink more tea and have more balance, I think.
Yeah. And Tristan, is he working out? Is he gymming it, or is he just is he natural? Is he just Mr. Natural Buff?
He is neither.
Uh-oh.
My husband is a slow roll guy that goes fit. He works a lot, but that's about it. But he's been taking some of the Unamate, and I've given him some of the balances at nighttime too, and he seems to be feeling pretty good as well.
Perfect. All right, great. So guys, just really so we're gonna have lives every night. There's gonna be 2 times. You have 2 opportunities. So depending on whenever you're free, there'll be 2 times a day that you can get on one or the other, or get on both if you get one or the other, because one's gonna be late, one's gonna be earlier. And so I'll get to those guys that schedule. And we've got the science calls, we've got business calls. Let's work to invite people a lot. Let's look at that, especially now that we have the Stronghold. Now we got a whole nother group of people that we need to get out and get this information to. So I said we go for 45 minutes. Does anybody have any questions? Otherwise, I would respect your time and let you go, because I've got some TikToks to do and some lives to do. So I'll respect your time. Does anybody have any questions or anything at all? Tristan, it's great to see you. Always great. It's always a joy to be in my world. Kurt, you're the best son-in-law I've got.
Oh, wait a minute! I'm the only one.
You're the best son-in-law I have. Right?
Hey, I'll take anything.
That makes sense now, because the last time we were on a video together, you called him Dad, so I was like, "What?"
I'm a little bit whiter, I think. I just don't have the tan.
There you go.
My wife has a beautiful tan. I don't. I'm jealous.
There you go. John, great seeing you tonight. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And,
yep, sounds good.
All right, guys, we'll see you later. Thanks for being on.
All right, thanks, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.